Good morning, dear students. Let us start Module 3 Single Phase Transformers. We have the list of contents. That is introduction, necessity of a transformer, classification, construction, principle of operation, EMF equation, losses in a transformer, efficiency, condition for maximum efficiency, voltage regulation, and numerical solutions. So to begin with the introduction, all might have seen the transformer nearby your places. Transformer is a electrostatic device which is used to transfer electrical energy, voltage or current from one circuit to another by mutual induction without change in frequency. Since transformer is a static device, it has no moving parts. So what are the necessity of a transformer? Transfer of power from generating station to the load centers is taken care by using transformer. So all the generating stations are not located nearby the load centers. So it is required for a voltage to be stepped up, transmitted, and then again stepped down, then given to the load centers. So in doing these functions, transformers are very much essential. So now if the generating voltage is 11 kV, so that voltage is stepped up to 400 kV by step up transformer. Again, when once it finishes the transmission at the load center, the voltage should be stepped down. That is, the voltage should be stepped down from 400 kV to 11 kV by a step down transformer. So that is how in transferring the energy from generating station to the load center, transformers play a vital role. So let us now list the necessities. So the first is transformers are used for isolating two circuits. Suppose if two circuits are operating at different voltage level, it is also used for isolation with the transformation ratio equal. That is, if number of turns in the primary and number of turns in the secondary are equal, then it can be used as a isolating transformer. And the second necessity, as I explained in the previous slide, it is used for transferring the electrical energy from generating station to the load by stepping up as well as stepping down at the distribution level. Next, again in doing so, that is transmitting the voltage at higher level, also the losses in the transmission line can be minimized. Again, this credit goes to transformer itself. So these are the basic necessities. Next, we'll go for the classification of the transformer. Transformers are classified on different bases like types of construction, purpose or voltage level, type of supply, application or usage, cooling type employed. So depending on the construction, transformers are classified as shell type and core type transformer. Depending on the voltage level, it is classified as step up transformer and step down transformer. Depending on type of supply, it is classified as single phase and three phase transformer. Depending on the application or the usage, it is classified as power, distribution and instrument transformers. Depending on the cooling type employed, it is classified as oil-filled self-cooled type, oil-filled water-cooled type and air blast type or air-cooled. So if you look upon this particular transformer, it is a practical transformer which you can see in the industries. So basically this type of power transformer has different parts, that is conservator, breather, Buchholz relay, explosion vent, cooling tubes, and then the primary and secondary winding which is inside this tank. So let us understand each part and its function. So coming to conservator, conservator acts as a reservoir for transformer insulating oil. Next, Buchholz relay. It is used for protection of transformer against faults. Next, we have explosion event, which is used to prevent damage of the transformer tank by releasing any excessive pressure generated inside. Next, we have cooling tubes, which cools the transformer, which is becoming heat due to dissipation in the winding. Next, for this cooling, it is also essential to use transformer oil. This transformer oil used not only acts as an insulator but also acts as a coolant. Next, we have breather. So to filter out the moisture from the air, mainly the breather is used. For example, for that we have silica gel. So in the next session, let us understand about construction and principle of operation of a transformer. Thank you.